everybody, hope everyone's doing well. My mom and I recently decided to take a trip to Cabo to start off the summer with a nice little beach trip and spend some time trying to relax. So here we are arriving into our hotel. We stayed at the Marquis Los Cabos resort, which is an all-inclusive adults-only resort. We arrived a bit later in the day on the first day, so we used it mainly to walk around the resort, see where everything was, walk around the beach, and just get a feel for the place. So this is us walking around the resort, going back to our room after exploring around a bit. And they do offer a nightly cleaning service, which we weren't aware of, so we went out for a bit trying to explore. When we got back into our room, they had fixed up our beds to get it ready for sleeping, which was really cute and really nice. They set out some water on the nightstand. Here you can see our messy room. They set out some slippers for you too, which was so nice to be able to get back to. After an afternoon of taking pictures by the beach, we decided to get back to our room and get ready for dinner. We had dinner at one of the restaurants at the resort, so we decided to get this sort of shrimp with corn and mashed potatoes. I don't remember what the dish was called, but it was super good. Then for dessert, we had churros with some caramel sauce. They were a little bit stale, but they were still really good. 10 out of 10, would recommend. After dinner, we decided to walk around the resort for a bit. It was pretty empty at this point and it was getting late, so we decided to just go back up to our room and get ready for the next day. Breakfast, we decided to get ready and get an Uber into town. So we decided to go to the mall nearby. It looked like they had a ton of stores, so we were kind of excited to see if we could find anything that we don't usually get back home. So as soon as we walked in, I saw this huge Miniso and I was so excited. I don't have one nearby, so it's not often that I get to go. But they had a ton of things to choose from. They had so many cute lunchbox options. They had a ton of My Melody stuff. Literally so many blind boxes to choose from. I was getting a little sidetracked because we had initially gone to the mall to try to find souvenirs, but I couldn't not go in and look at everything. I was debating getting more Tupperware, like these little lunchbox sets, but I was already pushing it with my carry-on. It was packed to the brim, so I decided against it, but look at how cute the Snoopy one is. We did eventually get back on track, so we found a souvenir shop, and it took us a while to look around at everything because there was so much to choose from. And then we went outside. It was so beautiful here. It was by the dock, so there were so many boats out, and it was a really nice day, even though it was super hot outside. We were not expecting it to be that hot. I think it was like close to 100 degrees, which I guess we should have done a little more research. We were expecting it to be a little bit cooler, but it's okay. We did find a Forever 21 at the mall too, which we had to go into to see what options they had. I was kind of just curious what they had in the Forever 21 here versus the one back home. A lot of the same things, so we were just looking around. There were a lot of cute things, but like I said, I was not trying to get carried away and buy any more than I had to. Once we got back to the hotel, we got ready to spend the rest of the day by the pool, kind of just relaxing and enjoying the things at the resort. So here's my little Levi plushie that goes with me everywhere. We had lunch by the pool, and I had these chicken tenders and waffles. So by this point, I hadn't had any coffee, so I headed down to the cafe at the resort. They had a lot of drink options to choose from, which was really nice, but I just went with something basic. I got an iced vanilla latte and a tiramisu. My mom had kind of gone off on her own at this point, so I spent most of the afternoon just sitting at the beach chair and relaxing. I did download some things off of Netflix to try to watch while I was there. So I was catching up on Bridgerton. This season has been so good. I love Penelope so much, so I was so excited for this season. After a while, I made my way back to the room to get ready for dinner again. I didn't film too much of our stay. I was trying to enjoy the time I had with my mom and just being a little more present and in the moment. So I didn't get a ton of clips, but we did go to dinner again. My mom ended up getting some sort of fish fillet dinner, which she really didn't enjoy. I had a steak dinner, which was really good. At this point, it was around 8 o'clock at night, and we heard a lot of music going on outside, and they have different events scheduled for every night of the week. So when we went outside, we saw that there were some performers, there was singing, there was dancing going on. It was so cool. So all the seats were taken, which was okay. We sat by the side and tried to enjoy the bit that we could get of the show because we were a little bit late to it.